am Samantha Mowat. I'm a clairvoyant psychic and a contactee, and this is Shadow Mowat. He's really sweet. So today I'd like to teach you how to better become more clairvoyant. There's a couple of things you need to do to become more clairvoyant and more clairvoyantly focused. If you want to start having clairvoyant communication with your guides, it's important that you start recognizing when you're having clairvoyant information coming to you. So in order for you to do that, you do have to practice using your third eye. So you may think, oh my goodness, I don't know how to use my third eye, and I have no idea if I've ever used it, and maybe I can't use it, and maybe I'm blocked, and all these other crazy questions that people tend to worry about. But you know what? Let's just stop for a moment and just realize something. Every time you think about a memory, about something that you've seen or done, you're using your third eye. Because when you're looking at those memories, relaying the information about... you hit the camera. Relaying the information about what it is you saw and what it is you did and where you were, you're actually using your third eye to bring that information into your conscious awareness. And when you're receiving information from your guides, you're actually using your third eye at that time too. So let's think about something nice and simple, shall we? Let's just close your eyes for a moment and let's just visualize a sunny day. And as you're thinking about a sunny day and the way the sunshine feels on your face, the way the sky looks as the sun's cascading slowly across the sky, I want for you to just take a moment and notice what colors you see. Do you see the blue of the sky? Or is it a sunset? Are you seeing the sun directly in front of you? Just take note of how you're seeing the sun exactly. And this may take you a couple of tries to really move forward with and to really get a good idea with, and that's okay because it's totally normal. But the important thing for you is to really realize that you are able to use your third eye. Another way that you can really start using your third eye to get yourself to be able to be more in tune with your guides is to use a simple technique like giving them images of things that will help get you a better idea of what it is your yes and what it is your no. That may not have been articulated very well. I am so tired today, it's not even funny. But I want for you to try this. I want for you to get comfy. You're going to take a moment, close your eyes, and make sure that your hands aren't crossed, your arms aren't crossed, your legs aren't crossed. No points of your body should be intersecting, because when you do this to any point of your body, you're actually cutting off the flow of energy. So when you're talking to your guides, especially when you're first starting, it's so important to keep your energy lines and meridians open and clear. And so as your body is nice and relaxed and your eyes are closed, I want for you to call your angels and spirit guides to you, so you can say it either out loud or in your head. Angels and spirit guides, will you come to me please? Perfect. And then take a moment and kind of feel the way the energy feels around you. Does it feel like it's shifting? Does it feel like it's changing? For me, when I call them to me, it actually feels like the room is getting a little bit warmer. It feels like the vibration is increasing, like it's more love-based and more heart-focused. And so what I want for you to do next is just take a moment and ask them, and everything can be done out loud or in your head by the way, but I'm just going to skip saying that part so you can say whatever you're most comfortable. But I want for you to ask them to clear you. So you can do a simple clearing, like you can say, angels, will you please clear me of all energy that's not mine? And once you've done that, just take a moment and feel your aura again. You might notice a bit of a change. You might notice that your blood pressure starts to drop and that you're feeling calmer, like you're no longer having everyone else's energetic vibrations all around you. You might start to feel more centered and grounded in that moment. These are all very common things to do when you clear yourself. But we'll get into all the different ways we can clear ourselves later. For now, it's just important that you get in the habit of asking them to assist you with it. Even a very basic clearing is better than no clearing at all. And so what we're going to do next is, as our eyes are closed, we're going to ask the angels to put up psychic protection around us. And so for me, I love working heavily with white light. I'm going to go white light going all around my body, going down from the top of the sky, down over my body into the center of the earth. I like working with a golden bubble, so I always visualize a golden bubble going all around myself in a nice 6 feet perimeter all the way around me. And then I like to visualize a third layer of energy protection around me. And so I'm going to choose to use the violet flame today, so just visualizing purple fire being completely surrounding my entire auric field. And the reason you might want to play with the different vibrations and the different energy protections is sometimes one might work for you better, and you might go through a couple of weeks where that one works really well, and then you might have to change up because it's no longer working as well for you, because your energy could shift away from that vibration. So really play with it and have fun with it. And now we're going to get to the fun part, the clairvoyant part. So as you're super comfy and you've invited your guides in, I want you to close your eyes again. And we're going to do something very simple. We're going to ask our guides to use both the energetic recognition within our bodies, so our yes and our no's, with yes feeling lighter and warm and very comfortable, and no feeling very heavy and sinking and like a little compression type feeling. And we're also going to ask them to do a corresponding image with it. So in this case, why don't we do something nice and simple, like visualizing a flower. I love flowers. I'm so sad that my 2 Christmas cactuses are no longer blooming. They have teeny little pink buds, but they no longer have the big pink flowers, but that's okay. So we're going to visualize a flower. And as you see the flower, it doesn't matter what color it is. It doesn't really matter what kind of flower it is, but the important thing is that you pay attention to what the flower is doing. If it's a yes, the flower is going to be opening up or getting bigger, or if it's no, you might notice the flower getting smaller. So let's do this together. It's a fun way to accentuate our yes or no, so our clairvoyant information with our clairsentient information. So let's do it together. Close your eyes. Ask your angels to come answer your questions. Say, angels, will you come help me, please? And then we're going to do something really fun. We're going to say, angels, will you please tell me about the weather tomorrow? And this is so specific for you and your own life and what's going on. So we're going to say, angels, in my case I'll say, angels, is it going to be snowing tomorrow? And then I close my eyes and I look at what the flower is doing while paying attention to the sensation in my body. And so what I'm noticing the flower doing in my third eye is it's slowly starting to expand and grow bigger. So to me that means, yes, it is going to be snowing again tomorrow. Which, you see how that's nice and easy? Now let's ask them another question, something that I am fairly certain is going to be a no. Angels, is it going to be sunny tomorrow? And when I ask about if it's going to be sunny where I am tomorrow, I actually see what looks like this flower looking like it's closing. Instead of being like an open blossom, it looks like it's going back to being a bud. And I'm also noticing the corresponding information from my gut, which feels like a heaviness or a sinking. It's important when you're first learning how to develop your psychic abilities and how to really get in touch with them and to recognize them, that you go off of multiple avenues with your psychic development. For me, I think it's best to use not only the clairvoyance and the clairsentience together, because it gives you that ability to have a deeper understanding as to what you're receiving. So another way we can do this is we can close our eyes again, and using our yeses and our nos with our angels, we're going to ask them a bit more of a complicated question. Angels, over the next week, is the weather going to be predominantly cloudy and snowy? Now, you are going to want to ask things beyond just weather, but for the sake of simplicity and for the ease of your own ability to really recognize what's going on, doing things like checking with your guides about the weather, something you have zero attachment to, is actually quite an easy one to go with. And so what I noticed when asked about what the weather is going to be like in my life, I kept seeing the image of it being the buds starting to open and then getting really big and then going smaller and then getting really big. And so to me that means we are going to be having predominantly nice weather, and for me that means snow, and I'm so excited because I love snow. Can't wait, so excited for winter. So once you get accustomed to having the visual information coming to you on a clairvoyant level when it comes to the things like a rose, you can always change it to something else. You don't have to have it as a flower. You could have it as a light bulb turning on and off, meaning yes for on, off for no. You could change it to being really anything you want. Some people prefer to, no, that'd actually be too complicated for you guys right now. I would actually like to take you into a state where you're able to get very accustomed to using this flower depiction with your third eye and seeing the yes and the no, because once you get accustomed to that, you can switch from a flower to actually being people. One person representing just you, and then moving it over from the one person to the two person to the multiple people. But clairvoyance should be down the stages, that way you're able to accurately discern what it is you're receiving. Well, I hope that helps. I'm going to go take Shadow outside. He seems like he'd really like to go out, but it was lovely talking to you, and I hope you have a beautiful evening. Peace, love, and light. Bye.